At Bell Properties, we help investment property owners source California investment properties and increase their returns through effective property and asset management. The current real estate market is strange right now, and if you've been thinking about modifying your lease or hiring a management firm to use legally sound leases, now's a great time to explore producing a better lease for your community, and you can always access our resources and expertise of a Los Angeles County property manager, Bell Properties. A lease agreement is a contract that you sign with your tenants, stipulating the terms and conditions of the tenancy. It protects you. It protects your property. It protects your residents. You need a lease that's detailed and specific. Make sure it's legally compliant and enforceable in California and your specific California county. There are many various leases we use at Bell Properties, depending on whether the property is commercial or residential. Governed by local rental ordinances like rent control is another important factor. There's a lot that needs to be included in your lease, so let's take a look at the most pertinent pieces of information you need. Rent collection policies. Every lease agreement needs a rent collection policy that reflects the basics. How much rent is due? When rent should be paid? How rent should be paid and any fees for various payment methods. What happens if it's late? With California's rent control laws, you'll also want to make sure your lease reflects whether the property being rented is subject to or exempt from the various rent control measures. Who does what? Landlord and tenant responsibilities. A good lease will be clear about what you're responsible for as a landlord, such as maintenance and habitability, and what your tenant is responsible for, such as utilities and air filter changes. Here's a tip. Make sure your lease reflects how maintenance should be reported if there's a repair issue. Should they call you? Use their online portal, put the process in writing. Rules, requirements, and HOA regulations. The lease needs to identify what is allowed and what isn't allowed in your LA County rental property. If you don't want any smoking, make sure the lease prohibits it. If you don't want more than one car per resident parked outside, the lease should say that. Talk about a pet policy and guests. Don't forget the basics, like contact information and the lease agreement's start and end date. If you'd like some help finding just the right lease for your property, contact us at Bell Properties. We'd love to talk more about how we can be your property management partner in California. Thanks for taking the time to view this information. When you're ready to get a professional management team on your side, call us at Bell Properties. 1-800-341-3281, extension 201, and visit our residential website at www.bpmgt.la or our commercial site at www.lapropertymgt.com. Thank you.